Hello and welcome to another update video on PayPal. I wanted to take a moment to take a look at the PayPal chart with you guys. It is one of the stocks that I analyze in our stocks membership at least once a week. It gets an update and I continue to look for higher prices on the PayPal chart. I have to say, however, that PayPal is a chart which is quite messy here. Yeah, I'm looking for higher prices for various reasons. We're going to talk about that. But overall, the structure from the 2023 low is not very satisfying. It's not very convincing. But from a context point of view, I'm looking for higher prices. First of all, the larger time frame suggests that a larger 5-wave move to the upside completed in 2021. We then have seen a very, long and extended ABC structure to the downside into the October 2023 low. I see this as a wave 2. It is possible that a larger degree third wave starts to unfold from here. Remember that PayPal has not really performed very well over the last few years, where the Nasdaq performed really well. But in times when the Nasdaq has performed well, PayPal was rather weak, and the other way around. Very often in the past that happened. So it is entirely possible, should the Nasdaq start to weaken and should stock investors and traders look for, let's say, cheaper stocks, cheaper tech stocks. Yeah, there are lots of cheap stocks at the moment that are undervalued, but not so many tech stocks which are undervalued. And I'm not, I'm not talking about fundamentals here. That's a completely different topic. But I'm talking about an Elliott wave structure where the price is close to significant lows. Yeah. And from that point of view, PayPal could be interesting because we do have an interesting setup from the April 2025 low. What we have seen, though, from the October 23 low is only a 3-wave move to the upside. I can only see this from a bullish point of view if we work with the concept of diagonal patterns. I don't want to get too much into the detail here, but basically what we normally need to see from an Elliott wave point of view is a 5-wave move up followed by a 3-wave move down to have a clearly bullish view. This here, however, is a 3-wave move up. This can turn into a larger 5-wave move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But will take a long time. This is a diagonal pattern in which the subwaves consist of corrective structures. Based on the context and based on PayPal's 5-wave move up here from the April low, I'm looking for higher prices. Now, the main setup I'm looking for here at the moment is this one, which could take PayPal towards $102, $108 in the near future. Maybe not directly, but the idea is, and that's my main thesis at the moment, my main thesis is that the price bottomed in April. And the meaning, so first of all, October 23, and then April 25 formed the higher low, and that this will not be broken in the near future. Yeah, that's a thesis. That's not carved in stone. If we break below it, below the April low, I have to assume that this larger degree wave 2 is still unfolding. So looking for higher prices means there has to be a support zone where we expect a reversal. That's the orange zone between $60.20 and $69.46. Price turned around here. Yeah, it's trying to. It's not an upside breakout yet, and I have to say, the microstructure, in my opinion, rather allows for another dip. But that would need to happen right now. If we go up much further, then it becomes more probable that we already bottomed. I mean, that's why we work with zones, not so much with labels. I always say trade the zone, trade the levels, not the labels. There's a good reward to risk ratio, or there was at least, for a rally to the upside into the blue zone. But to confirm further that we actually have bottomed, I need to see a break above $76.59, followed by a break above $79.60 or $79.70, the swing high from July. And then the focus will be on this area above $100. Now, if we see a sharp pullback now, the price should ideally hold above $60 to keep the bullish perspective alive. The main reason why I'm looking for higher prices is because this is a 5-wave move up, into the July highs. So yeah, I can see that as a 1-2 setup. It's a bit uncertain if the wave 2 bottomed. The reason why it's uncertain is just the structure into the support area. And so far, we only have seen 3 waves up. But that's why we say, work with the zone. I can't tell you to buy in these zones. They are areas where I believe reward and risk is favorable, and they are areas where, from a structural point of view, a reversal should happen. But that doesn't mean that's the right trade for you. Price reversed. So again, I update it every week in our membership, in our stocks membership. You can find the link in the comment section. But it's not very clear to me yet whether we've really bottomed or not. We'll keep focusing on it. I'm overall looking for higher prices as long as we're holding above $60. Because below that, the structure changes. But that is how much room I have to give it. That's the update on PayPal. Hope you enjoyed the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, then feel free to check out our stocks membership. And I wish you a great day. Hope it added some value. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.